Hi everybody! In this video I will tell you about what I learned about using Novo Nordisk's insulin FIASP. I've used it for several years now and I know it quite well. FIASP is a fast-acting insulin and was approved for use in the United States in 2017 to the best of my knowledge. You can get FIASP for insulin pens and for insulin pumps. FIASP is actually an acronym for fast-acting insulin aspart. The medical name of this type of insulin is insulin aspart. There are several insulin manufacturers that sell insulin aspart, but FIASP is a special variation which works faster than older versions of aspart. FIASP is similar in that sense to Lumiev, made by another company. Because FIASP is a fast-acting insulin, you best take it shortly before meals. When I'm at home, there's usually 10 minutes between injection and starting to eat. I learned that it is best not to wait too long between injecting FIASP and starting to eat, because FIASP starts working really quickly. Of course, you can also take FIASP when blood sugar is going too high and you need to take a correction dose. What is special about FIASP is how fast it starts working. And with that I mean how quickly you see that your glucose levels go down after an injection and before eating. How quickly it acts will always depend on a number of variables, but my experience is that on average I notice glucose dropping down after 10 minutes and thus it's really time to start eating. FIASP peak activity is 1 hour after injection. After 1 hour it gradually becomes less active, and after 5 hours it is still active, but I think 5 hours is roughly the time that FIASP is definitely going to be active in your body. I like it that FIASP works well in sync with the absorption of my food. This means that by the time that most of the carbohydrates in my meal are being absorbed by the body, FIASP is at its peak activity. In other words, the curve of food absorption and the curve of FIASP activity match really well. How much you take depends on a number of factors, such as how big your meal is, whether you're planning sports or not, how much you weigh. In my case, on a typical day, I take around 20 units of FIASP spread out over a day. That is roughly for 3 meals a day. If you have type 1 diabetes, you typically combine a fast-acting insulin such as FIASP with a slow-acting insulin. I use Tresiba. I take 10 units of Tresiba every morning. Tresiba is a long-acting insulin, and if you find it interesting and you want to learn more about Tresiba, watch my other video about Tresiba insulin.